Godspeed and blessed be. How art thou? Blessed and highly favored, and if you're not, you're about to be, you see. I like my fan. The message today is quite controversial, and I pray that whoever comes across it receives it in the manner that I'm giving it, with love, light, peace, pure intention, but most importantly, the motherfucking be true. There are distinct and clear indicators of when, like, a woman is not of God. But one of the main ones, like one of the main signs, is if she's a woman who's barren or who struggles to maintain life and bring life about into this realm. It has a lot of miscarriages and throwaways. I don't mean throwaways in a derogatory sense. That's just language for children who couldn't come into full fruition, like who couldn't actualize. Or she suffers with like stillborns. It's usually a clear indication that she's not a godly woman. And the anomaly in that is that more times than not, those are the women who feel like they have to cling to religion the most, or to some higher force the most, because they're seeking answers as to why they can't produce life. When the Most High is showing you, like physically showing you why you can't produce life, and the reason why you can't be a mother. Every woman is a mother. Maternity as a femonic energy is something that you are engulfed with from conception. Once you become of this realm, you're a mother. And there are degrees to motherhood and maternity, right? But every mother is not a parent. And if you find that you can't regulate yourself, because that's a self-regulation, to produce children, to carry them through full term, and to birth, it is a self-regulation that they don't tell you, and they try to diagnose medically, but the real gag about it is you've been marked by the beast, and you're not meant to produce life because you're of wickedness. I can only put that in such layman terms as I can without being pointed in my delivery, because this is not something that I house or I use against women who can't produce life. I personally have chosen to abstain from becoming pregnant before its due time, There are others who went into pregnancy too early. There are some who went into it too late. But if you can't go into it at all, or you go into it and it doesn't, the mission is not accomplished and you can't carry out that full-term pregnancy, you might want to evaluate some things about yourself. You might want to recalibrate. It's that self-regulation at its finest. That's the message. Women who don't produce or can't produce shouldn't be walking around using the Most High's name in vain. I shouldn't be calling on a higher force to resolve a problem that they've created. And if you do bring about a child through alternative means and methods, such as like IVF or surrogacy, it's going to be the spawn of Satan. Gonna be walking around here with a Rosemary's baby. I don't listen. Argue with the wall. Argue with your mama if you must. I'm just the messenger. Y'all be hating these messages, but that's all that is for today. This is the Sun Being Queen, Conjuress, the Prophetess, the motherfucking me Litany. Godspeed.